Built in the late 1940s, this massive coal-fired plant once generated nearly 500 megawatts, powering critical infrastructure for decades. Over time, pollution, legal battles, and mounting public pressure pushed it closer to the edge until operations finally ceased. Now, this abandoned industrial giant sits sealed off, decaying, toxic, and nearly forgotten. Let's explore. This is a wild view right here. Alright guys, we're going to jump in and start exploring this abandoned power plant. This is definitely one of the larger power plants I've seen so far, and we're really excited to get going here. It was somewhat difficult to get into this place. It took more than a minute and a little bit of effort, but we're in now.
That works there right there? Oh, asbestos free.
Asbestos free. I don't think this place is going to be asbestos free for the most part. Wow. That is incredibly sketchy. That is straight to your death. You're not surviving that. Wow. I don't trust any of this rusted iron and metal, whatever it is I'm standing on. Let's head up this ramp and go check out the other side of the roof. See what the view is looking like from over there. Well, someone absolutely decided to smash that camera in. No worries about being seen on there. Wow. This is really nerve-wracking. I don't know why I'm doing this. This doesn't feel safe at all. I'm gonna stand on this beam in the middle and just get one more look. Try to keep my hand from shaking. We have to be careful peeking over the ledge here. We'll be pretty visible for a second, so it doesn't really look like there's anyone here though, like at all. Alright, we're finally in off the roof. I was literally out there for like an hour, and we're gonna come in and take a look at this power plant for the first time in the daylight here, and I'm already surprised how lit up this one area is. I know there's these big windows here, but I'm curious to see if the whole thing's going to be lit up like this, or if we're going to have to switch back and forth between dark mode and regular video. This place is just so big, I think I'm going to do the only thing I can think of doing, and that's start walking around. So I think we should probably head up here. Our other option is to head this way, but I want to go this way. Holy moly. Look at this. This drop is just insane. Can't even see close to the bottom. So through this one door is the coal belts. This was a coal-powered power plant, so that would make sense. But it's so dark in here, I can't see literally anything. Even on camera with the night mode, that field of depth isn't that great. Alright, so when we were looking for the roof earlier, we passed by this room, and at first I thought that these were turbines on the upper level, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. And then I thought about it, and I think these are actually just water tanks. At first the design of them looked a little funky, I guess you could say. It kind of looks like a turbine, especially from the other angle. Like if you look down there, you can't really see it that well actually, but it looks more or less like a turbine. These water tanks are absolutely massive. I wonder how much they weigh. Look at this. That is insane. The sheer size of this power plant is almost unfathomable. I mean, this is insane. I think we're gonna get our first glimpse here at the turbine hall. Can't really see much, but I can tell the turbines are intact and they look ready to be filmed. So let's go find them. Alright guys, so we finally descended down from the top floors. We saw the boilers, we saw the roof. It was really dark up there, so it was kind of hard to see the the coal belt, but we got the idea for the most part. We're gonna head over here. Some parts of this are really well lit up, and other parts like this are really dark. Alright, so this floor so far is just lined with these transmitters and these electrical panels. So I don't feel like I need to show too much of that. I'd rather show just the pure size of this thing and let this power plant do the talking for itself, because this is just out of this world. Alright, so once again, we're going to head down to the next floor. They seem to be pretty repetitive so far, more than I've been used to in power plants, so I don't know if I have to cover every square inch of this thing, which is possibly a blessing, considering how big it is. But I'm really excited to get down to that turbine hull, because they're special, I know that. So the size of this power plant cannot be underestimated, but I think it's a little deceiving to look at the inside, because at first it looked like there was a whole bunch of stuff to check out. And while there is a whole bunch of stuff to check out, there's a lot of open space like this. Like more than I expected. Like this whole bottom floor is just whatever this is right here, all the way down. And then right here in the middle of the plant, all the way down again, it's just solid. So from here to here, there's really nothing to check out, like kind of 2 or 3 stories up as well. Let's see if there's anything back here worthy of checking out. Well, that's a little creepy. Alright, so without 100% certainty, I think these were the furnaces. There's these massive exhausts that just go up and up and up. And it's a similar design to the last couple power plants I explored. They all have massive furnaces just like these. All right, guys, so I personally have been up for about 36 hours straight, and there's been 3 things that have happened to me today. I lost my credit card, I lost my keys, and I just lost all of my batteries and SD cards to my camera. However, you might say, well, how are you filming?
Cam found them.
Cam found them. They were just on the ground. I left them in this massive power plant right on the outside. I don't know how he found them, but he saved my ass, and I get to go back in and finish this video. So, Cam, thank you.
You're welcome.
Even though this is the exact same way we came in the morning, this is a totally different perspective with the light. It's so weird being able to actually see things. Alright, this is the riskiest part of going back in. Now that it's not dark out, I don't have any cover at all. Like, none. Someone drives through here, I really don't know what I would do. Alright, I think it's about time I show you guys the reason why I was so excited about coming to this power plant in the first place. This turbine hall is unlike anything I've ever seen before. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 turbines in excellent condition. What the heck? I was looking for the crane on the other side, and I didn't see it. Turns out it's actually stuffed in this corner. The last power plant that I filmed, that one could hold and move 76, something like that, tons, 60, 70 tons. And this one can move 100 tons, it says. So that's a big difference. This is a massive crane. these control panels are really cool. I've noticed it's pretty much the same design on all power plant models. I seriously can't get over how beautiful this turbine hall is. The scale of it is just... I've never seen something this big before. This has to be the biggest abandoned building I've ever been in. Like, maybe even the biggest building I've ever been in. Top to bottom, in every dimension possible. It's just massive. And last but not least, let's step in and take a look at the control room. I already stepped in here, to be 100% honest with you. I was looking for it, and turns out it was just right on the first floor. Alright guys, let's step into the control room and check this out. It's in excellent condition. Next to no graffiti, no destruction. There's hardly a speck of dirt on this. Incredible. Alright, let's wave goodbye to the control room. Take one last little peek at the turbines, and then we'll get out of here. It's hard to know exactly how much I covered here. I think I covered a pretty decent amount of it, but there's definitely some rooms I probably missed. But that's okay. This is so incredible. Guys, I just wanted to take a moment to be real with you. This has probably been the most aggravating and the least enjoyable filming experience I've had since I started YouTube. I feel like everything today has just gone wrong, from me not sleeping in 36 hours to losing my credit card, wallet, keys, SD card, and batteries within 5 hours, finding them, the roller coaster of emotions, and then just having that kind of take away from my focus has been difficult. So kind of jumping back and forth between those has just been a lot, and I hope that the video isn't impacted too much. This is still incredible. I know I don't have too much to say about said turbines, but again, like, besides knowing how they work, what else really is there to say? I mean, I'm going to try to do some research on the history and kind of figure out how this whole thing would have worked, and I'd love to see if there's even maybe a video online somewhere, because, like, I can only imagine the life that would have been in this room. And my voice is echoing in here. I can only imagine dozens of people and just the noises of these mechanics echoing off every corner of this room. It's just unfathomable, again, how big this place is. I love this power plant. It's just, this is awesome. And I wish I was in a better mood, but I mean, there's no place I'd honestly rather be. So I hope you guys are enjoying. That is a crazy drop.